at that. Look at that. Recording already. Sheesh. So I can.
You can do vlogs with that, dude.
That's the whole point of the trip.
Yeah, dude.
That's the whole point. Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Good to see you again and welcome back. I just got back from Dallas and let me tell you, it was such an insane trip. It was so much fun. I could not be more grateful that I had the opportunity to go out there, but I had the opportunity to meet a lot of you guys and really just hang out with a lot of my friends. So I ended up rooming with Vampire Gaming. It's my man Jacoby. Love this dude. We've always been talking about trying to, room together for one of these events, and it just ended up working out that this was kind of the one that really worked well for both of us. And we both crushed it this weekend. Vampire ended up taking 3rd place on day 1, which was amazing. I ended up taking 38th place on day 1. I would have been a little bit higher, but unfortunately my tiebreakers were not good at all. So it is what it is, but that's what you get when you lose the first couple of rounds. But I ended day 1 with a very strong finish, so I can't really complain. I was able to get my top 64 Nami card, which was so cool. That card looks amazing. And I had some other insane pulls and some insane, interactions throughout the weekend. And I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys and let y'all know about what the trip looked like as a whole, but also simultaneously, if you weren't there, maybe just showcasing some of the stuff that you can look forward to the next time this event comes around. Now, as Vampire and I are making our way there for day 1, unfortunately, we got a little lost. Our Lyft driver ends up dropping us off on the other side of the venue, and we were trying to find the entrance to the actual location itself. It turned out we were on the opposite side as a whole. So we had to walk about a mile and a half all the way around to the front of the building again. Well, I shouldn't even say the front of the building, more of the front of this massive park that had multiple buildings. So it was, we were a little bit, off to a rough start at the very beginning, but it was kind of cold. It was a little rainy. And once we get out there, we're able to, get in line, and just kind of make our way to the building. And we got to the retail line. We were able to purchase, a couple of the boxes we wanted to get. I got my Illustration EX box, which, by the way, what in the world? The prices for these are going insane. I didn't keep mine sealed, obviously, because I wasn't trying to resell a $20 box for $150. But I was able to pick up myself a box of OP09 and the box of the Illustration EX. Unfortunately, they were sold out of the PRB by the time that I got up there, but I've got a story about that in the future. I did end up seeing this guy pull a God Pack, though, as I'm walking out of the retail line, so that was a really crazy experience. And after that, we're just kind of chilling, and we get paired into our round 1. We make our way to the tables, and I saw some of my friends next to me. Shout out to the GOAT Jonas for just being literally right behind me. And I had a friend of mine that was 2 tables down as well. It was really cool just seeing a bunch of the people in round 1 just very close to one another. And it was just kind of a crazy experience overall. But I went on to proceed to lose my first round, unfortunately, to the mirror matchup. My opponent won the dice roll. He was a very nice guy, but oh man, it was such a sad loss. It hurt. It stung a little bit. He hit me with 3 Luffy Taro by the end of the game, which was very, very, very rough to deal with. And because I lost my first round, I actually just kind of had a free second round because my opponent was a no-show. So I took that time to go and check out the other hall that had a lot of the exhibits and displays. And I kind of wanted to showcase a little bit of what that looked like. So here's a small walkthrough of how the exhibition hall went on One Piece Day. even though I only got to walk through that hall for like 20 minutes, it was so cool. I mean, from the main stage to the anime exhibit to the illustration gallery, they had a manga reading corner, scavenger hunts, retail that there's no way I was getting in line for because I knew that that would take forever. It was really neat. It was really neat. I think they crushed it on, you know, what they had displayed for everybody to come out and enjoy. And I just really thought it was a super cool event as a whole thing. And once we got into day 2, I got absolutely wrecked. I had a bad start and lost my first 2 rounds. One to the dice roll, and the other one to my opponent just seeing the most incredible opener I've ever seen in my entire life playing this game. It was it literally couldn't have been more perfect based off of what I had, but it was still such a fun day. Like day 2, I still went out and still competed, ended up finishing top 128, so I was pretty happy about it. But the biggest thing from the weekend was getting to meet all of you guys. I was so overwhelmed with amazing, kind compliments and just words of positivity and just affirmation, and I genuinely can't say thank you enough to each and every single one of you. I didn't get to catch a video of every single person this weekend because there was a lot going on, and sometimes it would just slip my mind to pull out the camera in the moment. And I just want to say to those of you that came up to me and said hello, genuinely thank you. That was the biggest part of the weekend for me, just having that experience and sharing, you know, some of the experience with everybody. And I got to hand out some of those really cool Dawn cards, which was so dope, that everybody really loved. I did find it funny that there was 1 or 2 people that asked me to sign the card. And I was like, sure. I was like, do you have a pen or do you have like a marker or something? And they were like, you don't? I was like, no, I'm not conceited enough to think that anybody wants me to sign anything. Yeah, I'm not that cool. Yeah, no. But on top of all the amazing food and the amazing interactions with everybody, I mean, what a W of a weekend. I mean, could not have said, you know, I could not have expected a better time out there. And to top it off, just the cherry on top, you know, I was really trying to get my hands on a box of PRB, and a buddy of mine got into the retail line so early that he was able to get 2 boxes of PRB because they messed up and they were selling like 2 boxes to people at the very beginning, and then they realized they were like, uh-oh, I think we just have to do like 1 box per person. But yeah, he said that he opened up one of the boxes and was very happy with his hits, and he was like, do you want to buy the other box, you know, just because I feel bad you didn't get it? And I was like, are you sure, man? That's like really kind. You don't have to go out of your way to do that. And so he sold it to me for the MSRP price that I bought it for, and let's just say it went well. It went really well. It was a crazy box, so could not have been more happy to get technically my second ever manga card, but it was my third ever really big hit from pulling from a box. So it was incredible to have. I don't plan on like selling it or anything, but it was funny because I told him, I was like, dude, I have to let him know. I was like, there's no way, you know, and I offered him more money, and he was just too humble, too kind, and just said, dude, it's all good. He was like, I'm just glad it got into somebody's hands that deserves it. And that was really dope. So thank you again. Shout out to my man Classic Brando, because actually unreal to pull this. My hands were shaking. I wish I had a recording of it. I didn't record it because I was just like, I got another round in a few, so let me just open this between rounds. Didn't think I was gonna pull a manga. Yeah, but what an incredible event. Congratulations to so many of my friends that were able to top and get some amazing prizing. Big congratulations to Elijah, if you're watching this, just a massive shout out to you, because I know that Elijah, you crushed it with Purple Luffy this weekend. This kid is only like 13 years old and was able to hit top 64 and 77th place. And it was dope to meet Elijah and his dad this weekend again. I've seen them at every event that I go to, and I love it. Looking forward to seeing them at future events. And yeah, I just thank you again to everybody that said hi and all that good stuff. But that was it. Just wanted to make a little video about my experience of One Piece Day Dallas. Looking forward to seeing all of you at future events again. And please, I will reiterate this over and over again. If you ever see me out and about and like there's people around me, or if you see me at a table or something, stop and say hi. You're not going to bother me. You're not going to bother me whatsoever. It makes my day. It really is the coolest part about going out to these events, is the fact that in 99% of my life, I'm nobody going anywhere. But as soon as I go to one of these events, you guys make me feel like I'm someone, and it's really cool. So thank you again. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.